and here just coming to share my latest journal. I've just completed it today and I've absolutely loved making it. I put a lot of time and passion into my journals because I just love making them. It's like my new thing. It relaxes me and I just love making them. So this one is a beautiful journal. It's kind of a bit of a mixed theme, rather than all just one digital kit. It's just based around kind of nature, and I've used quite a few of Artie May's kits here. I think I've used Spring Bloom and another one whose name I've forgotten. I'll post a link to her shop in the description box below. That's where all the digital prints in here have come from. So it's a hard-backed one. So I've made a nice sturdy cover, and we've got a 1.5 inch spine there, and I've made that with chipboard, and then I've covered it in this beautiful embossed scrapbooking paper. I've been starting to use up my crafty hoard, and I found this and I just thought it was perfect. And there's lots of colours throughout. I've jumped from pinks to blues to greens, but they all seem to work really well together. So on this cover here, I have decoupaged on some napkin, which my lovely friend Kay sent me. So we've got 2 bees and then a lovely flower there. And then we've got this metal book plate and the words field notes. I've added lace front and back there close to the spine. And you can see there that we've got seam binding on the spine. I've bound this book quite differently. What I've done is I have sewn, there's 2 signatures, I have sewn both signatures, but then I have bound them to the cover with seam binding. And the reason I've done that is so that perhaps when the person that buys it has finished journaling, they can remove those pages and put new pages in really easily, just using the seam binding. Okay, but none of the pages will come out because I have sewn each signature. I left the inside of the cover plain. I normally had a pocket, but this paper was so lovely and I was so pleased in how well I'd done the cover. I'm getting better and better at the corners, and it just looks so neat and tidy that I've not covered it. So here is it is very much a writing journal. So we've got the lovely paper here, which is from Artie May's, and it says notes, and I've there's lots and lots of machine sewing, lots of decoupaging of napkins. I've even done some stamping. So here we've got this is from a vintage book about flowers, and I've just sewn it on there, and we've done a bit of stamping underneath so it flips out. And then we've got a doily. Here we've got some plain writing paper, but I have stamped on the corner here, this is a lily, and I have hand coloured that with watercolour pencils. Okay, and then this page here I did some lovely ink splodging, and then I've decoupaged some napkin. We've got a flower and a dragonfly and the word dragonfly there. So I was just experimenting here with backgrounds and ways of covering the blank pages without having to just use digital images, which I love, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying something different. So on the back here we've got beautiful vintage digital print. I can't think where that's from, if I'm honest. I don't know. That doesn't actually look like an Artie May's. I'm not sure where that's come from. And then here I've done some stamping and some more. I've coloured that by hand. Well, obviously I didn't colour it with my feet, you know what I mean. I've coloured it with watercolour pencils and then used an ink blender and left the back plain. Here's a beautiful print from Artie May's, which I've made into a short page and into a pocket tuck there. We've got a little hidden paper clip there just for fancy, and then in here we've got this card. I'm wondering if it is Artie May's that. It might be Artie May's, I can't think. I can't think where this one's come from. And then I've got this vintage, more of the vintage book pages there. I should write down which kits I'm using, but what I do is I tend to just, it kind of like just evolves as I'm creating, and I just use what I like the look of, and I've got lots and lots of different stuff. So again, we've got more stamping there, and that's with watercolour pencils, and I have coloured that in all by myself. I've even stayed inside the lines. So we've got more of this lovely notes, because it is very much for writing. We've got a beautiful pocket here with some, I don't know where this has come from, somebody's gifted me that. Bit of lace. I've made a little notebook. I dyed the paper using brochures, and then I've covered with a topper that I made using digital images. I've sewn it and put some bit of lace, and then we've got these just little journaling spots in the back there. Okay, that goes like so. So it's very much a mishmash, a bit of a all sorts. And we've got another print there that is definitely from Artemis. So are all of these. We've got some journaling cards. I've made a pocket, and then I've fussy cut this image here, and we've just got a little journaling card with a butterfly and a ticket on, more of that lovely note paper. And then this is the centre of the first signature, which I've made 2 pockets. This is scrapbooking paper. This I've stamped, bit of lace, and then in each one I've got a digital image. I can't for life in me think where that's come from. And then I have made some envelopes. I've done some ink smooshing, and I've done some napkin decoupaging. Beautiful. As I say, Kay sent me this napkin, and I've used it loads here. Then I've just got a little bit of paper with a flower on that I've ripped up, and the word memories. Inside each envelope is a index card for you to write on. It's the same there at that side, just done it a little bit different. Napkin, we've got a dragonfly, and we've got index card in there as well. Okay, and then so each signature is 44 pages, and I've sewn them with my machine down the centre, so those pages aren't going anywhere. They don't come loose, but they're loose in the binding because that is seam binding, so you can remove them. I just thought I'd try something a bit different. I like trying different things. We've got some stencil in here. We've got a little envelope to have something in, and a ticket. Okay, more digital, more stamping and watercolouring. Envelope that I've made on my envelope punch board. A little random tag, ticket. We've got some stenciling behind there. This is another, this is from a different kit, this one. Artemis, but if I've got leftovers and I think that the colours look nice together, I'll put them in, and I've just sewn that all the way around to make it sturdy, and added a ticket and a butterfly. Right, left that plain for writing. Here I've just literally got some vellum bags, and I've just filled it with bits of ephemera for you to pull out and write on. Okay, more digital. That's beautiful. I think it must be Artemis. Must be. I don't really buy them from anywhere else. Another one here. I've done some ink smooshing there. We've got plenty to write on. Okay, and you can remove that. Doily, more vintage. I think that's mistletoe. And I sewed it to the actual page with my sewing machine. Bit of stenciling, so you've got a flip there. Okay. And that's the first signature done, and then the second signature I've used bits and bobs of a different kit with pink tones in, and this is a little notebook I've made by dyeing the pages with, I think I used brochure, some tickets, and then on the back of here I've done some more decoupaging with the napkin that Kay sent me. Really, really lovely. I need to go and find where she got them and go and buy a pack. Stamping, but I've left that plain, I haven't coloured it. And it's really cool because if you use nice juicy inks, it will go through to the other side as well. So you're only stamping once. More note paper. Here I've made a pocket. This is some wrapping paper somebody sent me. Some lace. I've got various journaling cards and ink dyed index cards. That says beautiful. And then I've added a postage stamp from a card that somebody sent me. Just ripped it off, and I just thought it looked nice. Just random things. I think it looks really cool. A ticket that I've stamped. We've got another little hidden paper clip here, so you can't see the paper clip behind. We've got a little bit of lace, and you can slide things in there. More stamping and watercolouring. just a little bit of a journaling tag. Beautiful digital images with pink tones, but it still all really looks lovely. And then I made a tuck from some scrapbooking paper, various things for you to write on, more stamping, notes, that lovely page again. I've dyed that with some pink ink, and we've got the word believe. And then I carried on and I dyed the napkin doily to match. More digital. It's quite touchy-feely as well, because where I've inked there, it's added texture to the paper. So here I've made a big pocket, so you can put something down the back. I've made a journaling tag, and this is just a little, it says wander through life's journey, taking time to smell the flowers. It came with some scrapbooking paper that I bought somewhere, and that's just a little envelope. It says field notes, and then some more stamping. You could colour it yourself or leave it plain. Beautiful. That says lovely, sewn all the way around, because I made a pocket. Added this large postcard, I think Kate's given me that. And I've left this plain. I didn't want to cover it with all sorts, because I like these, like lilies. I love lilies. And then in this one we've got some magnolia, and it's a page from that vintage gardening book, and there's a couple of pages there. Okay, and then on the other side we've got more stamping. We've got another big pocket that I've made from scrapbooking paper. I think I made these envelopes myself with my envelope pinch board. We've got some little journaling cards in there that are floral themed. The word love, and that's a die cut. I think that's one of my stamps. A little bit of bling on there. We've got some little tags in there. Okay, and then we've got more flowers, more of that pink doily that says imagine. Another tuck that says blessed. More bits and bobs for writing on. Okay, and we've got another pocket here using that lovely, I can't even remember who sent it me. My memory is shocking. It's gone to pot. Can't think who sent it me, but I've saved it, and I knew that I'd use it when I did something with flowers. And so there we are. Another ticket that I've stamped myself with this one of the stamps that I've got in my stamp hoard. I've slid a ticket behind there, and we've got a little journaling card that I've made from scrapbooking paper, and then that's digital from Artie Mays. More of that note paper, more plain there, and then the back page here I've just added a cut off from the napkin again that Kay sent me, and on the back there it says beautiful spring. Lots and lots of room for writing. 88 pages in total, so it's nice and chunky. Lots and lots of space for writing. Okay, and we've got the beautiful bows there down the side, which you can remove, like I say. Lovely, lovely soft lace, and yeah. It's a lovely, lovely writing journal, and I just thought field notes was appropriate because it's more to do with florals, etc. So it's a bit of a mishmash of different things, but the main theme throughout is floral. Alright, so if you like the look of that and you want to make a purchase, that will be on my Etsy shop. Feel free to use any ideas that I ever share in my journals. I don't claim ownership of anything that I show. You're welcome to use the ideas, the way that I've done the binding, anything. If any of that's inspiring and you want to use it, go for it. I don't need no credit, don't need you to ask. You know, I get inspired by lots of people, and if any of my ideas appeal to you, feel absolutely 100% free to use them. Alright? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my Etsy. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.